Yo, welcome to Team RaddTitan, and today we are joined by Stanley from XM. He is a project manager and designer for the company, and he's going to be running through the Star Wars line with us, so we're really lucky to have a bit of his time. We've twisted him up, got him in a headlock, bashed him a bit, you know, and now he's going to be talking to us. So I'm going to hand this over to you, sir, okay, and then we're going to get on. Now, first you're going to be taking us through your trilogy of Vader sets.
That's
yes?
right, yep.
Here you go, it's all yours.
All right, thank you. So, hi everyone, my name is Stanley, and so you know, this is the Vader set. So, as you can see, we are trying to tell a story about Darth Vader. So we started off with the young Anakin and how he progresses to become the twisted, more Jedi-like Anakin, and eventually become Darth Vader. And if you notice, it's all based on a pretty iconic pose, and that's why we selected this. And in fact, if you look at the base, it tells a story. For example, the young Anakin is based on the planet that he's on, Tatooine, I believe. Yep. And this is the most iconic place where actually Vader was born. Yeah, this is a place where he turned. Yes. Pretty much. And of course, you have the iconic scene of him meeting with Luke. If you notice at the back, it's the one that is Slash. Yes. It's one of the very iconic scenes also in the movies. Right, so this is the Vader set, and yeah. So
let's break into this a little bit. So you there's a lot of product issues like that you had with the head. A lot of people come back and said, you know, I needed this, and this, and then you changed. I mean, this is a big, massive improvement on the portrait here.
Thank you.
Okay.
Great.
So tell us about, you know, some of them challenges that you've had to do as well, because I mean, the Star Wars is pretty iconic characters, and getting movie portraits right is very, very challenging for most companies at best. How many runs and how many changes do you have to make to get it the way you want, and are you happy with it now?
We basically went through like, I don't know, 4 or 5 even changes on the head for the young Anakin, for example, the hair, the expression, the overall head sculpt basically. So, and also little details on him, you know, so no need that we actually went on to talk about the eye color and stuff. Sure. Yes, so even for this, if you notice, the iris is a little bit different, the color. Yes. Because the previous one was something like the grayish blue. Yeah. But this is actually, now we change it.
This looks like, although he is standing here using, you know, the way on this land, his eyes are, this is the turning point for him, isn't it? Where his eyes, all of a sudden, they sort of go this really like almost yellowy hazel weird color before he turns. Yeah.
That's the one. So when you look at it at certain lighting, it actually has the same effect in the movies. So that's the impression, and in fact we did some sculpt details also. We changed it a little, you know, to make it better, obviously, to make it more realistic. And even for Vader, we went through certain colors changes on the helmet itself, because it really needs to be accurate, and that's what we wanted to show.
Why the trilogy though? I mean, I have a lot of people that are saying to me that they like 1 or 2 or thing. Will it be that, I mean, that you will be able to buy these separately, or will it be that they all come together?
It will be sold as a set, like I mentioned, because this is what we wanted. The XM wanted to tell people about how
the transition.
Yeah, the transition of how they become Vader. Yeah. So for most statues in XM, in fact, all of it comes with a background story. Yes. That's why it's more interesting when we buy our statues. So same for this. We can sell a Vader, but it will not really tell the complete story of Vader, how he became a Darth Vader. Yes. So that's what we wanted to show. Okay. Yep.
And let's move you quickly. You keep that. I want to go over and talk about Luke.
All right.
Okay. Okay, Stanley, my man. So we're seeing this. There's been a lot of hints and teases and all sorts of good things going on here, right? Now, so this is the Luke. As far as I'm aware, this is the Luke from The Empire Strikes Back. That's right. Yeah, where his ship hit into the...
AT-AT's here.
Yes, that's right.
That's right.
And that's the... is that the grappling thing that he gets up onto the...
Yes, that's supposed to be the one, the grappling hook or whatever.
Yeah, well, the magnetic fires up. Yeah.
Goes all the way up. Yeah, that's the one.
Tell me about the challenges with this. Was it a difficult piece? How did you get on with sort of getting this, you know, the way you wanted it, the way it needed to be?
Okay. For this same issue, it's about the head sculpt. We wanted it to be as close as possible. And even for this piece, we may be doing a little bit of changes to the lens. Yes. Because currently it's kind of distorting the whole face.
Yeah, because of the thickness.
Because it's pretty thick. So we're going to do some form of adjustment to it to make it better. And of course, we redo the paint job on the face. And yeah, I mean, pretty much, I mean, we couldn't remove this, but if we could, it really does look like the actor. So
yeah, I've seen some hints of it myself. I mean, the wiring, the pipes and things have changed as well. They've become more accurate to the film now. I think they were black maybe before.
Yeah, previously was black, and even for
it's a bit special.
Yeah, that's the springy thing. And if you notice, for the pilot suit itself, there are two different colors.
Yes.
Which most people missed. Yeah, everything is always the same color, but on actual it's actually two different colors. He's wearing an outer suit. Yeah, so we went into the details of this event.
I'm not seeing at the moment many switch outs for any of these pieces. Is there any? Is this going to be more sort of the standard for the Star Wars line, that there's not loads of switch outs? XM are famous for your options.
For Star Wars, we tend to be a bit more reserved because, like I mentioned, it's really movie accurate. So I mean, the next scene would be him trying to go up to AT-AT. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's the problem, isn't it?
Yeah. So we try to get the most iconic pose, the best one that we can have, and that's how we.
Likeness, yeah.
Yeah, that's the important part. Yeah.
Cool. Let's make our way round to Boba Fett. Now, this is a lot of people asking. I'm getting messages all bloody day. When is this coming? You need to answer. You need to tell the people, when is this coming out? Because everyone wants this.
Well, what I can say is we're already manufacturing it.
Yes.
Yes. Everything's approved. Everything's good. Probably first quarter next year.
Okay. So
probably earlier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hoping so.
That's right.
Right. Great. Now, so this just looks to me like it was full of challenges to do. You know, I mean, making the smoke, you know, the dynamic pose, and everything else. Run through some of the concept. Whose sort of ideas and where's this based from? Where is this sort of happening?
This is in one of the, I can't remember what battle scene is this, but this is sculpted by Martin.
Yes.
Yep. So basically, he went through quite a bit of changes too, like the pouches and stuff, and we do get feedbacks from fans, you know, Star Wars fans, and we try to keep it as accurate as possible. For Boba Fett, we do have switch outs actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his weapons do switch out, do come off.
Yeah.
And basically we can change it.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Isn't there a flamethrower somewhere? I've seen a flamethrower.
Yeah, it's supposed to be
Nice to meet you.
Be on the left arm, if I'm not. Yeah.
Yeah.
The left arm comes out the flamethrower. Yeah.
Is it full?
Yeah.
How far? It's on the wrist, isn't it?
It's on the wrist. Yeah. So it's coming out from here. It's shooting out.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, and the flames, and this is going to be metal.
Is this more like Return of the Jedi, where he's sort of on the thing? I don't know if this is where he's on the transport. You know, where they're going on the thing. That's when he flies, doesn't he, and lands. I'm just curious.
Yeah. I'll be honest. It's I'm not too
sure.
Yeah.
I got him. You saw it.
No, it's not.
It's one to me, that one. I got him. He could answer everything earlier. Now I got him. It's really nice.
I'll check with the creative team.
One of my favorites. Very vibrant. This piece. It's very, you know, for me, it's a real attention grabber. It's massive.
That's right.
You know,
I really feel that it captures the entire Boba Fett by itself. It's like it's moving, man. I mean,
yeah,
it's just awesome.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
Right, now this for me, we're going to move on to the next one. We always save the best till last. It's how we do it, Stanley.
Really?
Yes.
To me, everything's good.
Everything's good. Everything's good. But basically, in order of goodness, we went round that way, I feel. I feel we got better with each piece.
All right.
This, for me, I think this is the star of the Star Wars part.
Okay.
This, I love this piece. So run through this for me.
All right. Ta-da! All right, so this is one of our latest. It's Darth Maul. Yeah, I mean, the statue speaks for itself. Look at the likeness of the face, the pose, the posture, even the bike, and the way it lands on the sand, I guess, right?
Yeah. Well, this is from the Phantom Menace scene where he's coming after little Luke is the little.
No, it's not Luke. Anakin is there.
And the other one's there. Qui-Gon, I think it is. Qui-Gon Jinn. Yes, it is.
Yep.
And then just nod. I know. You know.
Yes.
Right.
Of course.
And then his bike hits the sand and sprays up, and he jumps off it.
That's right.
Into a flip. Now you went for a really dynamic Darth Maul.
That's right.
Why?
Because Darth Maul as a character, he tends to be more subtle, I would say, as a Sith Lord. And in this scene, he actually, you know, somehow shows the power of his aggressiveness and his determination, I would say, put it that way. So that is how we came about this particular pose, from the scene, of course. That really shows his expression and, you know, his overall fighting style, I would say, with the double lightsaber thingy. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've always felt personally that the pieces that have been previous to this have also been very subtle and very still.
Right.
And it's always been a part. I really like certain pieces. Like I like the Mythos one. I think it's a very nice one.
Yeah.
But I've always felt that when I watched that particular character, that he's so agile and so almost like a gymnast. I mean, Ray Parks is the star playing Darth Maul, and he is an exceptional, you know, agility specialist. So, you know, I really think you captured that. You managed to get that feeling in this piece.
Right.
You know, was that your intention looking at it? Was that what you were thinking, like, well, we want to go somewhere different, we want to make sure we make it our own?
No, it's not making our own, seriously. Like I mentioned, it's all about capturing the moment and also the character itself. So like you mentioned, like I mentioned also, more subtle for certain parts, and like you add on the way his fighting style is agile, and that's why, you know, this piece comes along. So yeah.
Any switches out, any changes, this is as it is?
It's going to be like that, so no switch outs. Yep.
And we are hoping to see this maybe next year?
Yes, definitely, next year. Yeah.
So the collectors will be maybe hoping to get this around that sort of time?
Around that period, yes, because we're trying our best to get Star Wars out.
Yeah,
yep.
That's good, because that's what everyone's waiting for. I just want to thank you very much for coming and talking to us, Stanley, man. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
RaddTitan and all the family out there, we really appreciate your time.
Right.
Like, comment, subscribe and share, and much love. Peace.